What do the words high net worth mean to you? Well, think about it in today's economy, owning a house, maybe a couple of nice cars, a healthy 401k. Well, that just might push your net worth into a tax bracket that, well, at least to the government, is considered high net worth. So if that's you and you're nearing retirement, what are you supposed to do? Well, joining us to discuss is Gary Mattson, Laurel Stewart, the father-daughter team at Mattson Financial Services, a firm that's been helping people retire successfully right here in West Michigan for decades. You may have heard them on their popular radio show, Money Mentors. Gary, Laurel, high net worth. All right, thanks for being on the show.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to explain what that is. High net worth. I'm assuming I don't fit, but I don't know now.
Well, it's a lot of times that people don't realize where they're at also. Generally, these are people between $2.5 million and $10 million are high net worth.
Okay.
And when you get over ultra high net worth, of course, over the $10 million mark. And the reason that it's coming into focus now, we're talking about it so much in the news and different things going on, is that with Medicare and Social Security, and they're talking about doing means testing. In other words, if you've got all this money, should you be taking Social Security or should we be giving you Social Security? You know, we all know that in 2035 it's predicted Social Security is going to, quote, run out of money, they say. That's not true. They're not going to run out of money. They can only pay about 75%, they say, of the promises to you and I in benefits. So it's not running out of money, but they may say, okay, well, gee, Todd, you did very well in your 401k. You have $2.5 million, so you don't get Social Security. Now, how they're going to do that is another story. It's kind of going to be like they do now. If you go over a threshold right now, 85% of your Social Security benefits is now a taxable event. So what they'll do is say, basically, Todd, you got that $2.5 million. Great, we're going to pay you $4,000 a month for your Social Security, and now we're going to tax you on $4,000. And so in essence, it's going to be basically you get a benefit that they actually take back. So I can see that very easily happening, and people need to be prepared for that. And so how do they do that? That's the key.
This sounds like something, I mean, $2.5 million in net worth. Is this, do you see this? This sounds like something for just the wealthy dealing with taxes. But I mean, everyday people need to know this stuff too.
Absolutely, and I think it's, so true because nowadays, what is really the goal if you've made it? The American dream. People think $1 million, but a lot of times we see those $1 million 401ks coming into the office, and those people are so concerned if it's enough. You're looking at inflation, you're looking at volatility. And so we just really need to take it back to the, the goose and the golden egg kind of thing, where it doesn't actually matter about how big your nest egg is. It's about what that nest egg can produce for you. So you might be a 2.5 million or a 10 million, but you need to make sure, or a 500,000, we need to make sure it's structured properly because you need to be in a good point with taxes and not overpaying.
Well, what are some of the ways to help someone lower their tax bracket, but still not reduce their income? Everyone knows less income means you could be in a lower tax bracket. But for those who have this, they're accustomed to this level of income and they don't want to be in this higher tax bracket. How do you work that out?
We actually have scenarios where we work with a client and put together a tax plan, that strategy, that actually almost zeroes out the income. And you're going like, really? Well, you've always heard the story, the wealthier get wealthy. Well, it's because they have advanced planning going on, advanced tax planning.
Okay.
So there's ways to do it. Take money from an IRA, put into a Roth IRA. So we can have more money coming in, but it's not a taxable event. There's so many more ways of doing that. So you can have maybe a non-qualified account growing, capital gains and growth in that, and that's being tax deferred. So you take money from this account, which is your own money, so you're draining this account, so it's not being taxed, and this one's going up. And so it's a way to do that, have the income without paying the taxes. Those are just two very, very small, but there's probably 30 to 40 of those that we actually bring to bear on each client to see if it's right for them.
I gotta be honest, it's a lot of moving parts, Gary.
That's the fun part for us, is the math and the planning and looking at it. And when we talk about a plan, it's really quite comprehensive. People say to you, why you limit it to 5 people and all that? Well, it takes us about 45 hours to put a plan together. That's once we get all the information from the client.
And this is the enhanced plan that you're offering our listeners today, or our viewers today. So let's talk a little bit more about that. I'm sorry to cut you short,
no,
but the word enhanced isn't just lip service here. It really is.
Well, that's the thing, is we've talked about it too, and we talk about high net worth and things like that. But enhanced planning, what we've created at Mattson Financial, is we want to make sure that if you have $250,000 or $10 million, you have an enhanced plan. right? Because you've done the hard work of putting this money here. You want to make sure you have that paycheck over time, and you want to make sure that there's some type of legacy play. Probably you don't want your money when you're done to just go to the government. And right now we're seeing baby boomers, right? This is starting, and that's why this large wealth transfer over the next 20 years is going to take place. And the government says, ooh, we see this happening. How can we get our hands in there with the tax? So our job on the enhanced plan is to, yes, look at your investments, but let's look at your whole thing. Who owns your house? You know, what happens when you pass? Is that going to go to your kids? Are we going to be able to still have some family harmony after it's all said and done? So we're looking at the whole big picture.
Wow, if you can actually deliver family harmony, you guys are going to be the most popular financial advisors in the nation.
That's our goal. We've got family harmony, you know, so that's why we're working on it for everybody else.
And people are going to hear this and go, well, that's so true. Money makes people funny. And so most advisors talk about investments and they talk about income. Very few advisors talk about taxes, insurances like Social Security, pensions, and those type of things, and definitely don't talk about the estate plan for their client. We do that for our client, and for us, that's only a third of the way through the process. Because we want to look at, do you have a mom, dad, sister, or brother that you could have emotional, physical, or financial support for? That will affect you. And then when you're done with the assets, you pass it on to children or charities. You want to do that in the most efficient way so they're not blowing up their plan. So that enhanced plan is now looking at, not only are we looking at taxes now, but what happens when you pass? Should you be paying the taxes, or should we have the kids paying the taxes now? What do you think? Well, we want most people, when they pass, their kids in the top earning years, 50, 60 years old. So they're making the most money. Now they get this money and they get taxed on top of that.
There we go on the tax. You're going to go up.
You have an answer for every situation, guys. I don't think I've stumped you yet, which is wonderful, because that's what really people are looking for, an expert who knows. And nobody wants to be 20 years into retirement and go, boy, I wish I would have done things differently, right? They want that plan in place, and a flexible plan, one that can move with the punches and roll with things. So how do we get people started with this?
Yes, if you're one of the first 5 callers, if you're retired or looking to retire, I know we talk about a lot about all of this planning, but if you're already retired, it's still an opportunity that we could make some tweaks and looking at that enhanced legacy. So if you've saved $250,000, you can give us a call, speak with one of our team members, and we will find a time for you to meet with an advisor.
Absolutely, and if you're a high net worth person and you've got that, obviously this is something you're going to want to look into, because they've got the answers. And it's an incredible offer too, because it's absolutely free to do right now. Just take advantage of this special offer. If you're, as you heard Laurel say, already retired, or maybe you're still in that planning stage, they want to sit down with you to customize a personal retirement plan just for you. A comprehensive, enhanced plan that includes a look at everything, your investments, income sources, taxes, all the important dates. They've got you covered to get you to and through that retirement you deserve. So reserve one of those spots right now. Give them a call, 1-800-536-8907. That's 1-800-536-8907.